Welcome back to ASEAN Newsrooms. Prince Charles of Britain Wednesday told a Washington audience that government subsidies to traditional farmers should be geared to farming practices that are more sustainable. Charles visited the United States and spoke at Georgetown University at a conference on the future of food organized by a unit of the Washington Post newspaper. Charles also visited President Barack Obama at the White House. The U.S. leader saluted Charles' work over 3 decades on environmental issues, halting deforestation and encouraging sustainable food production. Charles overthrew traditional agricultural dependency on oil, turning toward redirect support to those who work without oil-based pesticides and fertilizers. He raised an important question over the issue whether there could be benefits if public finance were redirected so that subsidies are linked specifically to farming practices that are more sustainable, less polluting, and of wide benefit to the public interest. The British heir to the throne admitted that food prices could go up with more sustainable farm methods, but added that the low price of intensively produced food in developed countries is actually an illusion because of the subsidies. Charles said that under the current system, the cost of cleaning up pollution or dealing with human health problems is transferred onto other agencies. In his speech, the prince appeared relieved to return to his environmental courses after his son William's grand wedding on Friday to Kate Middleton. At the White House, Obama congratulated Charles on William and Kate's wedding and extended his best wishes to the newlywed couple.
As most political parties are shifting into an election mode, all eyes are now on Prime Minister Abhisit Vejjajiva as he is going to dissolve the House of Representatives. Today, Prime Minister Abhisit Vejjajiva confirmed that he had not yet sought royal endorsement for the royal decree on the House dissolution. Abhisit has a solid reason. He has explained that he will have to consult the office of His Majesty's Principal Private Secretary in writing first because doctors had recommended that the monarchy refrain from working for a while. His Majesty has been receiving treatment at the Siri Raj Hospital for more than a year now. Earlier this week, doctors needed to insert a tube into his spinal cavity to drain excess fluid. The Royal Household Bureau last night announced that His Majesty's condition were now improving. Abhisit today said he would hold a press conference on the House dissolution before he headed to the ASEAN summit in Indonesia. The Premier is scheduled to fly out of the country this evening. Previously, Abhisit has said he would dissolve the House of Representatives in the first week of May. He added that he heard that His Majesty had already endorsed the appointment of the new Senate President. Deputy Prime Minister Suthep Thaugsuban said he believed the House dissolution would take place within 1 or 2 days. Suthep so far did not think that the election would be held on June 26 as widely speculated. He believed the Election Commission would need more time to prepare the election. Suthep was convinced the election would be held in early July. According to him, he has already instructed the National Police Chief to ensure that the election will be able to go on smoothly. Suthep also called on all political groups and parties to make it possible for the election to take place without any hiccup or any serious incident. As the election is drawing near, concerns about the eruption of violence have also been growing.
Midpoint Group, a sugar industry, is relocating its Thai officers from Cambodia sugar concession back to Thailand due to the intensity on border issues. They also consider postponing future sugar plant construction. Isara Wonggusonkit, the company's CEO, said that because of the uncertain situation along the Thai-Cambodian border, the company has ordered Thai officers in Cambodia a home return. The plant has been given to Midpoint Group, a concession to cultivate sugar canes. The concession for 100,000 rai is in Udon Mishai province, with a proportion of 1,000 rai already planted for the past 2 years. The intensity of the border conflicts has caused a postponement of the plan to build more sugar plants in Cambodia. The CEO added that although the concession is 40 kilometers away from the border, which is the opposite of Surin province, security reason for Thai citizens is all that matters. For the further investment, it is still indecisive because of the conflict.